The Panayotis is a shipwreck, lying in the white sands of an exposed cove on the coast of Zakynthos, an Ionian island in Greece. The cove where the ship lies is known as Navagio, which literally means shipwreck in Greek. It is a tourist attraction on the northwestern side of the island, with thousands of visitors each year. The coaster Panayotis was built in 1937 and measured 157 feet in length and 26 feet in width. She had a draft of 14 feet and a gross register tonnage of 452. Numerous stories exist as to how the vessel became stranded in the cove. A popular story regarding the wreck maintains that she spent the latter part of her life as a smuggling ship. In 1980, Panayotis was allegedly making its way from Turkey with a freight of contraband cigarettes for the Italian mafia. The crew was suspected by authorities, and so the Panayotis was pursued by the Greek Navy. Encountering stormy weather, she ran aground in a shallow cove on the west coast of Zakynthos, to the north of Porto Romi, where the crew abandoned her to evade the pursuing navy. This story has been backed up when court documents and photos relating to the incident were recently released. Another story maintained that the ship was carrying legitimate cargo from Argostoli to Durrës in Albania, when the crew were forced to beach her in the cove during a storm on October 2, 1980. When part of the cargo and valuable equipment on the ship was looted, the captain, Charalambos Kompathikris Katsaros, alerted the authorities, and 29 locals were convicted of plundering the wreck. Kompathikris Katsaros was never charged with any offense. The ship was abandoned and still rests buried in the limestone gravel of the beach. The spot was originally called the beach of Agios Georgios, but that changed with the arrival of the shipwreck in 1980. It attracts thousands of visitors and has been photographed numerous times. It is perhaps the most photographed shipwreck in the world, largely owing to beautiful surroundings. The beach was briefly closed in 2018, and swimming and boat anchoring were forbidden after a cliff above the beach collapsed. The beach reopened and anchoring is permitted, but with restrictions out of concerns over future landslides. In September 2022, another landslide occurred when a 5.4 magnitude earthquake took place between Kefalonia and Zakynthos. After this, the beach was closed to locals and visitors and remained closed for the whole summer of 2023. The decision to prohibit access to the Navagio beach was recommended by a team of experts from the Earthquake Planning and Protection Organization. Boats will be able to approach, but swimming will not be allowed near the beach. The delicate cliffs cupping the bay are not the only danger to the shipwreck. A recent spate of bad weather caused pieces of the schooner to break off. Local authorities are urging swift action before the popular tourist attraction disappears completely.